Over the last day, Russian attacks have killed 9 people and injured 34 others. At least 9 civilians were killed and 34 injured in Russian attacks in 9 provinces last day, local officials reported in July. Governor Vyacheslav Jos announced that 3 people were injured in the attack in the Chernigov region. Russian soldiers attacked the village of Budovorobivska, injuring 3 people. The governor wrote on Telegram that the 2 were taken by ambulance. Donetsk Governor Pavlo Kirilenko reported that 1 resident was killed and 2 others were injured. According to the governor, 1 person was killed in Predtekine, another person was injured in Druzhba, and another in Hostre. Kirilenko wrote that the bomb also destroyed many buildings in the area. Governor Ola Syniehubov wrote that Russian bombs in the Kharkiv region did not cause injuries, but a 32-year-old man was injured by a mine in Izium. Governor Alexander Prokudin reported that 2 people were killed and 6 injured in the Russian attack in Kherson the other day. Among the injured were reported a couple from Kindika village and 3 civilians from Stanislav's nearby villages. The prosecutor's office wrote that the attack on a house in Kherson in the morning resulted in 2 deaths. According to the Sumy State Military Administration, 6 people were killed and 22 injured in airstrikes in Sumy province. The government wrote in Telegram that 3 residents were killed and 21 injured in a drone strike targeting the center of Samui. It was reported that 2 more people were killed and 1 injured in the attack on the Shalyhine community, and another person was killed in the mortar attack on the Anakivka community. According to Yuri Malashko, governor of Huliapol in the Zaporizhia region, a 51-year-old man was injured. The governor also reported 64 cases of damage to public infrastructure and buildings. The Dnepropetrovsk, Lugansk, and Nikolaev regions also witnessed the attacks, but city officials reported casualties. Russian UAVs hit the northern Ukrainian city of Sumy on Monday, killing at least 2 people and injuring 19 others, local officials said. Sumy regional government said on its Telegram app that an attack by 4 drones destroyed an office and 2 residential buildings. Crime scene photos released by Ukraine's State Emergency Service show buildings destroyed and rubble scattered across the courtyard as rescuers fight the fire. After the attack in the morning hours, an air warning was issued again in the Sumy region with a warning of the Ukrainian Air Force that there may be more attacks. The Kyiv army announced early Monday that it had shot down 17 Iranian-made Shahid drones, 13 of which were killed, in an attack by Moscow at night in various parts of the country. Russia, which started its all-out invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, has intensified its attacks on Ukraine in recent weeks, and Ukraine has started to struggle with its efforts to get rid of the residential area. Sumy State Armed Forces announced that on July 3, 2 people were killed and 19 injured in a Russian drone attack on the northern city of Sumy. The 4 injured people are being treated at the hospital. According to the Army administration, 2 are in intensive care and the other is in the courthouse. 15 people with minor injuries, including a 5-year-old child, returned to their homes after their treatment. Russia launched 4 Iranian-made Shahed-136 aircraft at around 10:49 a.m. in central Sumy. Local time. Military officials reported that the attack destroyed 2 buildings and an administrative building. Sumy is about 40 kilometers from the Russian border. The Russian army regularly attacks the province of Sumy, causing civilian casualties and property damage. Sumy regional government said an attack by 4 drones on its Telegram app destroyed an office and 2 residential buildings. Pictures released by Ukraine's State Emergency Service show buildings and courts collapsing, and debris strewn about as rescuers fight the fire. There are not enough anti-aircraft systems in our country yet to protect our territory and attack all enemy targets, Zelensky said in a live broadcast at night. We will do everything possible and impossible to make our air defense system the most powerful. He said that Ukraine must protect its territory and must be the basis of the European air defense shield in the future. It is absolutely necessary, absolutely possible. He said that the Ukrainian air defense had hit more than 3,000 targets of all types during the 16-month war. The Times reported that Moscow launched 17 Iranian-made Shahed drones in an attack on various parts of the country at night, and 13 of them were killed. It has carried out airstrikes against Ukraine in recent weeks, and Ukraine has launched an offensive to regain its territory. Prigozhin, Shoigu resting in silence after Wagner's army attacked for the first time since June 26. Prigozhin expressed hope of more victory from the front brought. But he did not elaborate or share any other details. The message was not broadcast on the Prigozhin News Concord Group channel, but on the Wagner Group subsidiary Telegram channel. It is not clear when and where the news was recorded. Speculation and rumors about Prigozhin's whereabouts have persisted since the end of Wagner's brief coup on June 24. In June, the Russian Ministry of Defense issued a statement forcing Wagner mercenaries to come under his rule. Effects. This led to a military coup where Prigozhin and his troops stopped near Moscow before agreeing to relocate to Belarus, an agreement broken by Belarusian dictator Alexander Lukashenko. Russian Technology Minister Shoigu also broke his silence, claiming that for the first time since Wagner's rebellion, such provocations and attempts to destabilize do not affect the loyalty of the Russian military. Russian state news agency RIA Novosti said by Shoigu that the demonstration did not affect military operations. Prigozhin and Shoigu have been at odds for months, arguing that the Russian Ministry of Defense did not provide enough ammunition to Wagner's troops during the 10-month operation of Bakhmut, causing further injuries.